Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn the chapter Real Numbers. What are real numbers? Real numbers are the combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers. Here we are going to learn Euclid's division lemma and Euclid's division algorithm. These are the concepts we are going to use in this chapter. Now, what is Euclid's division lemma? Given positive integers a and b, there exist unique integers q and r satisfying a is equal to bq plus r. 0 less than or equal to r less than b. What does it mean? You know very well, when you divide a dividend by a divisor, you get a quotient and the remainder. So now, in this, the condition is, you know very well, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So, a and b are the positive integers. In that case, a is equal to bq plus r. A is the dividend, b is the divisor, q is the quotient, r is the remainder. The condition is, this r, what you get, it will be less than the divisor and it will be greater than or equal to 0. That means the remainder lies between 0 and the divisor. So now 0 less than or equal to r less than b. This is the condition. This, when you divide a number with any other number, you get this condition. When the dividend is more than the divisor, you divide. You may get 0 or you will be getting the remainder less than the divisor. Next is Euclid's division algorithm. This algorithm is based on the lemma. This is based on Euclid's division lemma. According to this, the HCF of any two positive integers a and b with a greater than b is obtained as follows. That means we can use this division algorithm for finding the HCF of two numbers. When you find HCF of two numbers, one number will be bigger than the other number. For example, you are finding the HCF of 3 and 5. So 5 is bigger than 3. So in that case, so any one number will be greater than the other number. So when you are finding the HCF, how to apply this? Step 1, apply the division lemma to find q and r where a is equal to bq plus r, 0 less than or equal to r less than b. So we are using the lemma a is equal to bq plus r. First you have to divide and find using this, and you know the condition is r is 0 is less than or equal to r less than b. Now in this, when you find the HCF of two numbers, when you get the remainder as 0, then you have to stop. Then at that time, the divisor what you get will be the HCF. If suppose the answer is not 0, that is the remainder is not 0, you have to continue till you get 0. So step 2 is, if r is equal to 0, the HCF is b, that is the divisor. If r is not equal to 0, apply the Euclid's lemma to b and r, that is the divisor and the remainder. Step 3, continue the process till the remainder is 0. The divisor at this stage will be the HCF of a comma b. Also, HCF of a comma b is equal to HCF of b comma r. That means the two numbers what you get, if you find the HCF of the two numbers, it will be equal to the HCF of the divisor and the remainder. When you do the problems, you will understand clearly. Now let us go to the problems. Exercise 1.1. Use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of, the first question is 135 and 225. Now in this, which is the biggest number? 225. That means this will be the dividend, this will be the divisor. Now you know long division method to find the HCF. First let us try. Without that you can do it, but this is the better, easiest method to do. Now first I am dividing 225 by 135. See, at the side I have divided. Now listen carefully when I am explaining here. 225 divided by 135. Now it goes 1 into 135 is 135. When you minus, you get 90. Now this becomes the remainder. Now see, you have not got 0 here. I told you, till you get 0, you have to divide. The remainder should be 0. Or else you have to continue till you get 0. Now this 90 is the remainder. Since it is not equal to 0, I have to continue. So what I am doing is, this divisor b becomes the dividend here. I am bringing this divisor inside. So the 135 divided by 90. Now r, the remainder becomes the divisor. Here this divisor becomes the dividend and the remainder becomes the divisor. So 1 into 90 is 90. When I subtract, I get 45. Again, it is not equal to 0. So what I am going to do? I'll bring this divisor inside. It becomes the dividend. 90 divided by 45. That is 2 into 45 is 90. Now I got 0. So I have to stop. So when you get 0, the last divisor what you have got to get 0, that is your HCF. Actually, this is the long division method. After doing this, we can just substitute this in this lemma algorithm. Okay. Now, A is equal to BQ plus R is Euclid's division algorithm. Now, the bigger number 225, that is A, is equal to, see here, 135 into 1 plus 90. That is divisor into quotient plus remainder. So, 135 into 1 plus 90. Next, what is the next? Here, 135 is the divisor here. It becomes a dividend now. See, 135 is a dividend now. So, 135 is equal to 90 into 1 plus 45. So, 90 into 1 plus 45. Next again, 90 is the dividend. 90 is equal to 45 into 2 plus 0. 45 into 2 plus 0. I got 0. Now, I told you the last divisor is the HCF. So, this 45 is the HCF. Sometimes you make mistake writing 2 as the HCF. That is wrong. Keep in mind, whatever remainder you get last, that last remainder will become the divisor in the next step. So, this will be the HCF. So, HCF of 135 and 225 is 45. The next question is 196 and 38,220. Same way, we are using the Euclid's algorithm. A is equal to BQ plus R. So, if you do directly, you will get the answer, but you will find it difficult. So, better do in the long division method and then substitute here. Which is the biggest number here? 38,220 is the biggest number. So, 38,220 I am dividing by 196. It's a big number. So, now first it's 3 digit here. So, I am taking 3 digits. 382 I am taking. So, now when I divide, I get 1 into 196 is 196. I am subtracting. 12 minus 6 is 6. Here 7. 17 minus 9 is 8. 2 minus 1 is 1. I am bringing down the next number, that is 2. Since it's a big number, we have to go for long division as you do the usual division. 1862. For that, it goes 9 times. 9 into 196 is 1764. You have to try and see how many times it is dividing. Now, 12 minus 4 is 8. Now, 5 is here. 15 minus 6 is 9. 7 minus 7 is 0. Next number is 0. 0 I am bringing down. Now, 5 into 196 is 980. Correctly, it is dividing. I am getting the remainder 0. I told you when you get the remainder 0, you have to stop. So, when remainder is 0, the divisor what you have used, that will become the HCF. So, now what I have to do is, A is equal to BQ plus R. What is A? A is the dividend. 38,220 is the dividend. So, 38,220 is equal to 196 into 195 plus 0. 196 into 195. BQ plus R. So, this is B. B is the divisor into quotient plus remainder. So, HCF of 196 and 38,220 is 196. So, in one step, you have got the answer. The next sum is homework. You can do it and check. It is from the reader exercise question. You can just check your answer. The next question is, it's a very important sum. Show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5 where q is some integer. That means this is of the form BQ plus R. Okay. You have to you have to check whether it is of this form. For that, any positive odd integer. We don't know what is the positive odd integer. That means it is A is equal to BQ plus R. We don't know what is A. So, let us assume, let A be any positive odd integer. And it is 6q plus 1. That means it is BQ plus R. So, what is B here? 6. So, B is equal to 6. So, we are assuming A and B is already given in the question. Then, by Euclid's algorithm, A is equal to BQ plus R. So, A is equal to 6q plus R. Where the condition is the 0 less than or equal to R less than 6. That means r lies between 0 and 6. It should not be more than 6. And q greater than or equal to 0. That means the quotient is always greater than or equal to 0. That is the condition. It's very important. You have to write this. Now what are the remainders? The possible remainders are, remainders will not go beyond 6. It should be less than 6. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only till 5 you will get the remainder. It will not go above 6 or equal to 6. So now we have to just try with this. First 0. So when r is equal to 0, a is equal to, you have to substitute here, 6 cube plus r. So 6 cube plus 0. This implies a is equal to 6 cube. Next we are taking 1. When r is equal to 1, a is equal to 6 cube plus 1. When r is equal to 2, a is equal to 6 cube plus 2. When r is equal to 3, a is equal to 6 cube plus 3. When r is equal to 4, a is equal to 6 cube plus 4. When r is equal to 5, a is equal to 6 cube plus 5. Now we have done with all the remainders we have found from the Euclid's division algorithm. Now they have asked the questioners, show that any positive odd integer is of the form this. Positive odd integer. Now see here. Here if a is equal to 6q, see here. 6q plus 2, 6q plus 4. Then you just see, suppose I am substituting, instead of q I put 1. What will happen? It will become 6. If I put here 1, 6 plus 1, 7. If I put here 1, 6 plus 2, 8. If I put 1 here, 6 plus 3, 9. If I put 1 here, 6 plus 4, 10. So suppose I use 2 here. 6 2s are 12. If I use instead of q2, 6 2s are 12 plus 1, 13. Here if I substitute 2, 6 2s are 12 plus 2, 14. So you can understand, whenever I substitute the value for q here, 0 or 1, 2, 3, 4, anything, q should be greater than or equal to 0. What happens? The value will become, if a is equal to 6q, 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18. So it goes on doing, we get it is an even number. Here also you get an even number. So a is equal to 6q, 6q plus 2, 6q plus 4. Then a is an even positive integer. But for us we have asked a positive odd integer. So what is left out? 6q plus 1. If I put any number here, for example I am putting 3. 6 3s are 18 plus 1, 19. If I put 5 here, 6 5s are 30 plus 3, 33. If I put 6 here, 6 6 are 36 plus 5, 41. So whenever I substitute in this 3, I get an odd number. A will be odd. So any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer, q greater than or equal to 0. Thank you.